Welcome to Inner Life 101.
Let's get right to it. First, let me thank my new subscribers um, and welcome to the channel. Today, this video is about, I don't know how many of you are already seen the interview between TK Capone and Nature Boy. And the interviewer was Stefan. And I don't know who that is. And I haven't been watching TKO very much, but I know that he is more successful than Nature Boy is, and I think they kind of jive because they're polygamous. So, but I don't know. These it, it's like I mean they're just it's the difference between black and white. They're just different, Nature Boy and TKO. So I don't know why TKO wants to wanna befriend Nature Boy in any way. But and this video will show why I would say that. And those of you who watch Nature Boy already know. I want to say to the new subscriber, because some subscribers might not know what this channel has been, what I have been doing on this channel is lately I've been following Nature Boy, um, who is a self-proclaimed messenger for Black people. He is claiming that he is God, he is the Christ, he is the Messiah, and and his word is God. His word is good. His word is it. That's what we're supposed to follow. But yet he's very negative. He's very abusive. He's very disrespectful. Um, and you will see in the video how when you put him next to Stefan and TKO, you will see the difference. It's just so much more polish going on with these other two guys, and Nature Boy just looks like a clown. They got their hair all spiked up again with the some kind of locks, and all of the women are doing the same thing. And at one point, the interviewer asked Nature Boy, "What's up with your women hair?" Because Nature Boy was talking about the other women, uh, uh, TKO's women having weaves, and or he was talking about weaves, period. He wasn't just talking about them directly. But the interviewer was actually doing the interviewer's job. So in this video, I'm just going to go straight to the fight. You probably seen the other most people probably seen the live already, and if you didn't, this video is just going to go straight to where everything went wrong. And where it started is that Nature Boy was actually calling Stefan, the interviewer, um, names, saying he was a coon for working for his family and, trying to get things for his family. And, he was calling them little names and stuff throughout the interview. And the interviewer didn't get upset. He was just saying things. He was trying to keep the peace. If anything, looked like Nature Boy was getting too heated or something, he kept it going. He kept things down until I guess he got a little bit too tired, and then he knew he was an interviewer, so he had to get to some of the hard questions. He was not going to let Nature Boy go without getting it's an interview, so it's not a bro fest. And that's what Nature Boy started was making it to be a bro fest, and we just having fun. We just joking around and playing and whatever at other people's expense, because you got women sitting here with all of their hair spikes, which women, at one point you had them cut all their hair off, all these other things that he's doing. And an interviewer is not supposed to say anything about that. He's not supposed to ask any real questions to Nature Boy. So Nature Boy got upset about the questions, So, um, and the guy went into that one last question that always get to Nature Boy. So that's what started the fight. So, anyways, I'm gonna jump right into that. I think they talked for about 2 hours or an hour and a half or something, but I'm gonna bypass all of that and go straight to where they got into it. So you can see that. And let's get it.
Nigga, I was saying it in context. You gonna try to twist it to say that I don't know who I am.
You in your feelings right now, Baba IG. I would have never thought that you would be in your feelings right now, man. We gonna go to the.
Hey, I'm not in my feelings. I'm not understand. I promise you, I'm not in my feelings. We having fun.
Yeah.
We having.
Peace, God. It's all love. All is well. All love. All love, bro.
I'm from New York.
Yeah, I'm from the south side of T-Town.
Yeah, it's all love.
Already.
It's slick hate though.
But
it's slick hate.
Slick hate. Now, you know what? If it
all
would
love,
have been slick hate, I would have asked you this question.
I'm a real nigga, homie. I'm a real nigga. I know what it is.
If it would have been slick hate, I would have asked you this question.
But it's slick hate.
I would have said, I seen a video which you said it's okay for you to be around your kids naked and while you having sex. Now, that would have been slick hate.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew
bro, I wasn't even gonna ask that question. I just want to hear your perspective now.
I knew you wasn't.
Bro, I wasn't gonna ask that question. Look, these are all my questions. I wasn't gonna ask that question, bro.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know who you are now.
Bro, I wasn't gonna ask you that question.
This nigga here.
No, bro.
Hey, listen, bro.
If you listen to what I gotta say real quick, bro, that's something that America people really need to know. Because if your perspective is different, maybe you could.
America.
No, real shit.
Listen. I owe you no explanation of what I said and what I do, bro. You feel me?
Bro, but
hey, yo, you sucker for even saying that. You a sucker. You a sucker.
If I'm a sucker for saying that, then what do that make you from saying that on live stream?
That's hey, look, that's for you to figure out. That's for me to figure out.
So therefore, I'm asking you to clear that up. I'm asking you to clear that up, bro.
Straight up, man. You affiliate yourself with this man. He a sucker, bro.
I'm asking you a real question that a lot of people would like to know.
You don't ask no man no shit like that, bro. I'm good, bro. That shit been years ago, bro. You bringing up.
But it was something that you said, correct?
It was something that you said, man. You's a sucker, man.
Then if I'm a sucker, that make you a fake,
I'm sitting up here.
That make you a fake.
I'm sitting up here in front of you.
If you can't stand on something that you say, if you can't stand on something that you say,
then
that make you a fake.
What you gotta say?
That make you a fake, correct? That make your wives realer than you.
I said a lot.
That make your wives realer than you.
What you saying, nigga? What you saying, nigga?
So what was the next question? So we can keep you right on ball.
What's up? Yeah, crab in the bucket ass nigga. Trying to bring me down to come up, nigga. You crab in the bucket.
Bro, I'm already up, bro. I don't need to use you as a ladder, my nigga. At all.
You ain't up on nothing.
Me using you as a ladder. It's like me going outside stepping on sand.
You a coon, bro. You a real life coon. You a coon.
So the next question, brother, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
And you a coon, bro. You a coon.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Man.
Baba IG.
Hey, I don't. I'm in the now, nigga. That's all that exists.
Bro, I see you real sensitive right now, brother.
Fuck, this nigga.
It was just a question, and you got
I ain't sensitive. You sensitive. Because at the end of the day,
I'll tell you what, brother. I'll tell you what. Can TKO answer that question where he sees himself 5 years from now, or you can get out your feelings? Lean back
hey, man,
your wives.
It don't matter to me,
man. Your wives can calm your emotions down real quick. And let TK answer that question.
Hey, don't play with me. Play with your bitch. Play with your bitch, nigga.
Bro, I don't know what to say about.
Don't play with me.
It's the last question, bro. Can TKO answer the last question, bro? Where you see yourself 5 years from now? Do you have that much respect?
Play with your bitch.
Yeah. So TKO, where you see yourself 5 years from now? Yeah, you can mute that. You can mute. Where you see yourself at 5 years from now?
Okay.
vision is really big. Where I would want to be, where I hope to be, what I would want to manifest in my life about 5 years from now. I would want it to be, you know, having my own brand, owning my own businesses, making sure everyone within my empire owning their own brand.
So as you can see, the party always have to end up with Eligio getting in his feelings and calling people out of their names, ready to curse people out, he goes back to his total disrespectful self. He started playing music on the live. Uh, he calling the man out of his name. The man basically was asking questions. He asked a question that he knew it was going to be touchy. That's why he brought it up the way he did. But I know one thing about God. And what I know about God is that God is the truth. And because of the satisfaction and the healing and the peace that you get from the truth, you know, what's the old saying that the truth shall set you free? You get true healing from the truth. And for so-called God to not want to hear the truth and become irate and ready to fight, basically, because someone says the truth, tells you he's not God. He's not the messenger. He was not sent for our enlightenment anyway. He's probably was sent for his own enlightenment, because you have to overcome that. What I found out is this, that the way you know how close you are to God, that is, it is to the same degree that you accept the truth. And right now, Eligio teach those women and those men over there that when they're in resistance, and because they're resisting the truth of something that he's saying, and here it is, this Eligio is clearly in front of 1,000 people resisting the truth. He did it a couple of times in the same interview. When this man is obviously, the interviewer is obviously not trying to fight with him, but Eligio caused the fight, basically, by calling him out of his name. So eventually the man started getting upset, and so he decided, well, I'm going to go for the hard question then. You know, I've been holding off all this time. I'm going to go for the hard question. And then he went into that question. So that's the way it ended, guys. Let's see how they
making sure that I'm very successful in the music industry. Music is my first love and my passion. I love music. Making sure that you know, my acting career. I'm also an aspiring actor. So I got a lot of things on my. I can like really continue to go. I got a lot of things on my table that I'm really working on. So this is a very successful man. Honestly, this is a successful man in everything that I'm trying to do with my life.
Well, brother, to wrap this up, one thing I can tell you is just like this. Like I told Baba G, that's not my lifestyle that you living, but you living your truth.
Yeah, I muted my mic.
And I respect that.
We hear you.
I respect that. I respect that y'all living y'all truth. So therefore, if a man that living that,
hey TK, man, that nigga a sucker, man. You fucking with a sucker, man. He a sucker. I'ma tell him to his face, you a sucker. TK, you fucking with a sucker, nigga.
All right, so
bro, if I'm a sucker,
nigga,
then what in the fuck are you?
You a fucking sucker, nigga. You's a sucker, nigga.
First of all, you say you got your wife brainwashed, correct?
SpongeBob, this nigga's a SpongeBob.
Bro, you on the right platform right now.
He a SpongeBob. This nigga ain't from the hood, bro. This nigga's not from the hood, bro. It's not from the hood, bro.
And we would say that your ass don't have no values or morals at all.
This nigga's a geek. This nigga's a real live geek. This nigga's a square. This nigga's a SpongeBob.
Bro.
From the hood, bro.
And your ass is not Indian with that Indian hat on your head either. But I ain't never tell you to take that shit off, right?
Hey, look.
You quiet. What? Like I said, TK.
Hey, it's all good though, bro.
Bro, it's you, man. I asked you one simple
Let
question.
me say this. The reason why I felt like this would be a good platform was so we can come up and we can enlighten our people. You know, I do kind of hear some egos involved, and we got to continue to do the message. We can't lose what we're trying to do. You got to
You're right.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying.
Why you over here playing? What's the name?
Hey, bro, you better give me the same respect I give you. You know, what I'm saying is this. You know, when you want people to hear your perspective, then you want them to know your truth, whether they respect it or not. You want them to know your truth. That's your truth, right? The same thing with me. The same thing with Stephon. So at the end of the day, bro, everybody ain't got to agree with you. And if they don't agree with you, you can't allow your ego to feel some type of way. That's not me trying to, sharpen you out.
Hey, it is what it is.
All I'm saying is this.
Talk to that nigga. Talk to that. TK, man, these real niggas watching you right now, bro. It's real niggas in the world watching you right now, bro.
And the suckers is too. You see what I'm saying?
Niggas watching you right now.
It's a lot of fucking niggas trying to mimic this motherfucking life. They take notes.
This nigga a fraud.
No. Hold on, TK. Hold on. The reason why I know that you fake, bro, because the real niggas ain't nothing but a state of mind right now.
TK, real niggas in the
right now, you acting just like a fucking coon. That's what you acting like. You acting like a real coon right now,
this
bro.
This nigga's a hoe, nigga. This nigga's a fuck.
One simple question. You couldn't ask that, though. Obviously, you must be embarrassed of the shit that you said and that you allow happen.
We know what you are, man. I ain't been listening to you. I know you not, bro.
I know you not.
Come on, man.
I know you not. You know the difference between you and TK?
TK, you gonna let this nigga disrespect me like that,
man? You know the difference between you and TK? You and TK got respect for his women.
You gotta
know. You gonna let this nigga disrespect
we're not letting allowing. I can't control another man. At the end of the day, we got to get out there. That sounded kind of like
you right. It's your platform, nigga. You can stop. You can check this nigga, man. Tell the clown that.
We stand on our own.
Right.
We stand on our own. But at the end of the day, look, check this out.
Come on, man. If we was in front of each other.
Hold on, TK.
It'd be a different story, bro. This nigga's a square.
Okay, hold on, TK.
This nigga right here.
If you was in front of me, you would do what?
For real. And you know it. If we was in front, you'd be a problem, nigga.
If you was in front of me, you would do what?
Nigga.
Please enlighten me, bro. You gotta enlighten me on something that someone never did.
You's a fuck nigga, bro.
All right, man.
So
the question that I asked you is a fuck nigga question because I asked you something that you said.
TK, man, niggas is watching you in the streets, bro.
Already.
Stop affiliating yourself with this here, man.
No, what he needs to stop doing is affiliating himself with you.
For real, man.
He needs to stop affiliating himself with you.
We don't give a fuck about your
That's what we going through. This is what we're going through. We're going to go ahead and shut this down because there ain't no growth.
Goof, nigga. You a goof.
Put something in the universe, rather have a perspective. So we can't get away from the vision and the vision that what we did.
You a goofy nigga.
Exactly.
Goofy, straight square bob ass.
You know.
Hey, Baba IG, it's still love, bro.
You know. So this is what we're going through.
Nigga, man. It's love. I just want you to know you a bitch.
Bro, then you the first person to ever tell me that, bro. I accept that from a character like you. From a character like you, yeah.
So there you have it, guys. Eligio, the so-called Messiah, the so-called second coming, did it again. Showed those who are in reality who he really is. And it is definitely not God sent. It was very, very negative. So therefore, where is it coming from? It's not divine. I know that for sure. I don't agree with what TKO does, but I do know, I agree with the interviewer, Stefan, that he needed, TKO needed to do his homework. See, that's the problem with people that get involved with Eligio on any level. They watch a couple of videos and then they run to them instead of really watching more than a couple of videos, really, and watch other people videos about Eligio. And then you find out that he's not who he say he is, and he, somebody like what this TKO Capone wants to be. Um, he's obviously someone that wants to be in the high life or high finance life. And, I've seen him out there somewhere. I've seen a video or two of him out talking to a mayor or something like that, and out in the community talking about, helping the community. You won't ever find Eligio out like that. Ever. Because he's just selfish. He wants to build his own little bitty world in his own little corner because he's just trying to build his own family. He's trying to build a family that he never had before. And he does it by manipulation because he feels that he never was likable. Nobody ever wanted him. And so he has to do it in a dirty way to get to people. But that's only because he developed that personality. He wasn't like that at first. He was a kid at first, you know, and but with him feeling sorry for himself as a kid, he made himself feel like it was something had to be wrong with him until it did become something wrong with him. Or he may have had the illness before, the illness that he has. He had it when he was young, and he knew that he was sick and people didn't like it. And he could hear stories about, people talking behind his back and stuff. He hear things, and he realized that he was sick. So now he's just still trying to get that family that he felt he never had, even though he has his birth family. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me. And I'll just say I'll see you in the next video. I had to crank this one out so that I can get something done here. But going back to taking care of my other business, other work that I have to do. And I'll see you in the next video. Alrighty? Peace and blessings to you all. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe.